The Philadelphia Eagles are on its third day of free agency, with the first 2 days really being the free agency tampering. Today marks 4 o'clock where you can officially get things done. Now, the Eagles took care of some business inside the organization and went out and signed one guy. Let's talk about all these moves and what we need to still fill. What is going on, everybody? For those who don't know, I go by Philly Mike, and this is the Philly Talk Podcast. If you are new to the channel and love talking Philly sports every single day, hit that subscribe button. Now, if you guys are as frustrated as I am to the start of this free agency, smash that like button. And oh, by the way, it helps this content and pushes this out to other Philly fans. With all that being said, let's get into today's topic. Real quick before we get into this video, I want to thank everybody who joined my live streams on Monday and Tuesday. I figured let's do live streams with free agency being up there. I thought the Eagles were going to be big spenders. There's things that the Eagles missed on that I'm happy they missed on just because some of these guys were getting outrageous contracts. We're going to talk about that, but I will continue to do more live streams. Enjoy spending time with you guys, chopping it up with you guys. But let's talk about some of the moves that have already been made and things that we got to do to make sure this offseason goes accordingly. Let's start by talking about the guy the Eagles actually did sign, Javon Hargraves.
Blake Bortles in the shotgun with Yeldon to his left. He wants to throw it. Pocket collapses, and down he goes.
Javon Hargraves. He's 6'2", 305 pounds, and 27 years old. Let's talk what he did in 2018 and 19. 2018, he had 49 tackles and 6.5 sacks. And in 2019, he had 60 tackles and 4 sacks. Now, Steelers didn't use him as often as they should. They used him mainly in the base packages, which they played sub 30%. Although he plays a 3-4 his whole career, I think he's better suited in a 4-3 because of the pass rushing skill, and he doesn't have to be that number one guy up front. He's going to be playing alongside of guys like Fletcher Cox, Malik Jackson, and maybe both of them when they use him on the outside. And we saw from that quick video, he got agile speed for a 305-pound guy. That's my quick take on him. Like I said, I was in the live stream when the Eagles pulled the trigger on him, signing him to a 3-year, $39 million contract with $26 million guaranteed. You guys saw my reaction. I said another D tackle with all the other Eagles needs in cornerback, receiver, linebacker. These are things I thought the Eagles needed more, and I still do think they need it. But I do like this signing. I'm going to be honest. I think he can play with these two guys and a guy like Fletcher Cox and Malik Jackson. He can play in rotation with these guys. I think the rotation we got with these D tackles, moving them inside, outside, rotating them, is going to keep the D-line fresh, and a fresh D-line makes the defense better. Now, at the end of the day, Howie's going to have to get somebody back there. We're going to have some bodies in the secondary, some linebackers. We can't go into the season exactly how we are, especially converting Jalen Mills, we know how we feel about him at corner, but let's face it, he started at corner for a reason because he's a better outside corner than a guy like Rasul Douglas or blah-de-blah. So we still got to get depth there. And moving him to safety now, I like the idea. I do think he's going to be able to fly around. I think one of Jalen Mills' biggest weakness was the double move and getting beat just on straight speed routes as well. I think at safety, like he was in college for LSU, he's going to be able to use the jumping routes more, being able to play off the ball and just worry about areas and not actually man covering people. I do think he's capable to come down in the box, help the run like Malcolm did. I'm not saying exactly like Malcolm did, but I do think he has tackling skills. I think he can cover a tight end if he needs to. Not the big guys, but here and there sparingly. So I want to see that. Now, let's jump into the Malcolm Jenkins thing because I had a whole day to think about it. Do I miss Malcolm Jenkins? Of course. The leadership alone is one of the main things we're going to miss. At 32 years old, he was still very sturdy. He played multiple positions. He played in the box like a linebacker. He blitzed the passer. He dropped back. He man coverage the slot. He man coverage the tight ends. He played zone. He spied. He did all that. We got to find a guy who's not only a leader, who can also help fill these roles in. I think his presence is going to need to be refilled by a couple players, not just one. But the signing of Ronnie McLeod, which I did not think the Eagles were going to do, softens the blow. So you put Mills back there, you sign Ronnie McLeod, that softens the blow. I understand when it comes to the money, you got to make decisions. And that was a decision that caught me off guard. I'm not going to lie. But it is what it is now. There's no going back. I do want to say this, though. At the end of the season, Howie Roseman came out and said, we will get younger. Look what has happened since then. Nigel Bradham, going to be 31 years old, making almost $10 million. We cut him. Jason Peters, way up there in the 30s. And what do? We let him test free agency, but we have a replacement in Andre Dillard, who I want to see start. I think he's a solid left tackle in the NFL. The next thing we do is we let go of Malcolm Jenkins. As you've been watching my other videos, I was pro Malcolm staying. Try to get him for 1 year, maybe 2 at the most. I was trying to offer $11 million. I'm curious to see what this Saints paid Malcolm, because I just want to know if it's around $11 million or did they go up to the $14 million. And $14 million on a 2-year basis would really kind of hurt this team long term. $28 million, 2 years, who knows how much is guaranteed. I think it does stunt the growth of this team in general with these picks if you do that. But I think $11 million, we could have got it done. Now, like I was saying, Howie Roseman did now let Malcolm Jenkins go. So 31-year-old linebacker, 30-plus-year-old left tackle, 32-year-old safety. And the next guy who's 30 and injured, and I think they're going to let go, is Alshon Jeffrey. When you add up the possibilities of being an anonymous source, the fact that he won't be here to the middle of the season, the fact that his contract is big, the CBA gives us that little cushion, and his age, I think he's another guy who's going to be let go for them reasons and more. So you're talking about 4 of the oldest guys on our team, guys who were here in 2017 for that Super Bowl run, will be let go. I don't fully think it's rebuilding. I still think it's retooling, because if you get the guys in the draft that are available to help Carson Wentz on the offensive side of the ball, to help on the defensive side of the ball sparingly as a young boy, and some guys in free agency, which we have to get today or this week, we can still compete. We saw the Chiefs do it. Not last year because their defense was pretty good, but the year before, AFC Championship, hot offense, suspect defense, still got the job done. I want our defense to be a little bit better than suspect, but we still need to continue to put weapons around Carson Wentz. He's not in his prime just this year. His prime is the next 4 years. He's 27. So until he gets from 27 to 31, fill this team in the next 4 years, the Eagles will make a run. Mark my words. But at the end of the day, I just wanted to get on here and do a quick video about everything that's been going on. Malcolm Jenkins, Javon Hargrave, Jalen Mills, Ronnie McLeod, all these people, because I've been doing lives. And like I said, I'm going to continue to do lives. Much appreciation and all the support from everybody. Let's leave this with Malcolm Jenkins' goodbye message. Dear Philly, I'm usually a man with a lot to say. I take pride in my ability to articulate my thoughts and feelings, but today the words are escaping me. There are too many people to thank and too many great memories to single anyone out in particular. I can only say I'm grateful to Mr. Lurie for the opportunity to represent the city. I thank my teammates for making me better every single day. I thank the warriors in the community that fight for a better Philadelphia. And I thank the fan base for embracing me as your own. I hope that I am leaving having given more than I have received. That has always been my mission, and I hope I represented you all well. Also, this is my home, so I'm sure you'll see me around. So this is not goodbye, but I'll see you later. Cheers, Malcolm Jenkins. With all that being said, like I said, this was a quick video. Just wanted to express my feelings about some of these things that have been happening. We're going to be talking free agents the rest of this week. I will have some more videos like this. I will have some more live streams. So make sure you tune in to these videos. If you are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button and let me know in the comment section, how do you really feel about Malcolm Jenkins, the Jalen Mills, the new guy we got from Pittsburgh Steelers, Javon Hargrave, and everything that's been going along? Is Howie making a mistake by not pulling the trigger early on these guys? Like I said, a couple people's contracts were really big. I still think we do need a linebacker, a cornerback, and I do believe Howie's really going to try to get a lot done in the draft, but there's just some things we need in free agency. Let me know all your thoughts down below. Until next time, you know what time it is. We out.